Now, the last thing I will say about the inside jacket pocket steals is there is a nice little flourish. There is just something that you can add to pretty much any one of these techniques within reason. The first time when we take the item out and come over the shoulder, that's standalone. But the remainder of these also have a nice additional possibility, and that's where you steal the item underneath your own armpit. Which allows you, when you turn back round, to show your hands completely clean. So in this case, it would be, I'd reach in, I'd pick the item up. Now, instead of stepping in this way and turning, I'm going to let this arm come over the top of his, which creates a natural block, and the item is pulled under the arm as I step round so that I can show my hands to be empty. Let me do that again. Let me bring you just a little bit closer to me here as well. So again, it would be reaching in, taking hold of the item, and then stepping across and bringing it under my arm. And this, of course, would work in either direction. As I take it out, step across and under my arm. But equally so, it allows us to do it from this point of view. So if I've opened the jacket up, let me just raise that to my fingers because it's a small phone. As I've opened the jacket up here and drawn his attention to this pocket, I'm going to do like a little pirouette all the way round and leave the phone under my arm. So as his attention comes back to me, he sees empty hands, and therefore it's less likely that he is suspicious of something having been taken. In his mind, it's happened too quickly, it's too smooth, but it's a nice visual flourish for an audience watching. It's that lovely moment as you're engaging with the spectator, the audience is watching, and you do a little turn around, and the audience can see that it went under your arm from their point of view, and it just looks nice, it feels nice. If this object isn't valuable, i.e. in this case it's a phone, so I'm not going to do it, and we're on a hard floor, but if it was, say, the wallet, I could let my arm drop and just release it and allow it to drop into my hand and then place it back into my pocket. Clearly, with something like a mobile phone, I want to respect his property. I'm not going to drop it on the floor. He's a big guy, you know. He's a big Italian man. I could die. I'd wake up with a horse's head in my bed or something, and I'm not really willing to risk that.